Day 23. 2, 3. Carrying my keys. Yeah, right. All right, man. It's a nasty one out here. It's all good. It's beautiful in my world. It's day 23. Whoop, whoop. Hashtag walking with Wiz. Hashtag walking with Wiz. Hashtag walking with Wiz. All right. Day 23. And I'm really looking forward for this journey as it keeps getting closer to the end. But I'm looking forward to, revisiting all this and getting it all set up for the consumer. Maybe narrating it or something, and breaking everything down in more details. However, it is what it is. Good morning. Oh, I'm sore. That's the big part about the whole getting back in shape. You're gonna be sore. You don't realize how much time flies or just goes. And then all of a sudden you turn around and you start working on it. You don't realize how much weight you put on or how much of an impact that working out really does for you when you stop doing it, And it's no joke. But if you have that willpower and you have a little bit of grit and you have a purpose and your mindset is calibrated, you're going to get through the sore days. You're going to get through the days that are a little bit more difficult and challenging to face. But you got to persevere and just move forward. Stay positive. Good morning. You have a good day. Stay positive and keep chipping away, because the best part about it all is when you just keep moving and you're going, and then someone sees you and like, oh my God, you look so great. Wow. I'm like, wow, that's all I needed. So yesterday I was scrubbing the porch down and cleaning it off, and one of the neighbors had saw me. And the neighbors, got great energy, and they was just telling me, whoa, look at you, you look like a whole new different person. Yeah, I was just happy to accept it, it's food for your ego, but for this guy, it's more fuel for inspiration and motivating myself to get past these last few little days. It's always those last few little days, Those are the times people are like, oh man, day 20, day 29, I'm done. It's that famous entrepreneur, what is it, that little meme where you see the guy digging, and then below it there's another guy digging, and they show both pictures close to the diamonds, and one of them is just putting it on and leaves and quits, not knowing that he was just, a breath away from the gold and the diamonds. So it's pretty cool to see that. But that's how it is out here. And that's how it is with life. And give me 1 second. I gotta get past this view. Thank you. You have a good day. That was very nice of them. They were running with their pit bull and they just actually laced it up. See, it's not bad dogs. It's just the owners, man. It's bad owners. There's not bad kids. There's bad parents. There's not bad food, bad service. No, sometimes there is bad food and bad service. Oh, man. I'm happy to be doing this. I'm happy to shed some light for some people. Hopefully, this is inspiring to some individuals who have a little complications. Here's the thing that I want to discuss is that not only this walk is healthy for me, right? being out here walking, healthy, doing your exercise, healthy, you know what I'm saying? All that, but there's another part of all this that is like overlooked and not talked about. And I'm gonna share it with you because some of us need to have that insight. Good morning. Have a great day. Is that this is also so therapeutic for the mind, the body, the soul, and spirit, because you really get to center yourself out here. You know, you're out here by yourself. You get in tune. I know, in a few days, you get in tune. Hey, settle down, y'all. With nature, with what's all around, and it feels good. But there's another aspect of it that really feels good, and I can't explain that because it's something that's internal and it's something different for everyone, you know? It's just like when you don't love yourself and then you start loving yourself again. You feel like you're reborn. You feel like your life is just restarted. Everything matters. Everything is amazing. Everything's beautiful. You feel fresh. You feel, you know, you feel at peace. And you're in harmony within self. You know? And this is why this is a must to do, because you come out here and sometimes you just don't want to be out here, but you're still out here. You're still doing it. Sometimes you're tired and you just don't want to come out. Now, don't get me wrong. You have to listen to your body. If you're tired and you're really exhausted, then sleep a little, rest a little. You know? That's how it is. You got to listen to your body. You are the only one that can push yourself to the limits, but some people hinder on that. So it's just like, oh, I'm sore, I'm not going in today, or I'm not going to the gym today. I'm sore. Yeah, okay, cool. No problems. If you're calibrated the right way, then that's cool. If you're not, then all of a sudden that day off is good. You know, you turn around 2 weeks later, you're saying the same thing. You know, I've been there. I've done it myself. Missed the day at the gym. Oh, it's only one day. And that one day turns to a week or two. I'm like, damn. Because that one day adds up. You know, the one day that you missed, now the next 3 days you're missing, it's like, oh, it's just one day, it's one day. But it adds up. So it's like out here, yeah, it might be just one day that you're not walking or not doing your stuff, but it's okay. It's okay to take a step back, and it's okay to take a day off, because you deserve it and you've been putting in the effort. Me, I choose not to. I choose not to just because I'm on a challenge. The part of the challenge is to be doing this every single day, you know. But however, for those who are not doing the challenges and are just moving in life, then yeah, take your day off. You know, do what you gotta do. Good morning. You guys have a beautiful day. Thank you. It's a lovely couple. They go out here and walk. When I come out here a little bit later, there's a nice little interaction with the normals. And I mean by that is that, you know, there's just the same people that are out doing this all the time, every day. Now, here's the thing: is the trick is once you get past those barriers of the soreness and just bull crap, this becomes natural to you. Like, if I got up today and decided not to come out here, I would have felt weird. Because I've been doing this for the last 23 days, straight, nonstop. You know, pacing myself. You know, not every day has to be hero, and this is how you Don't exert yourself. You have to pace yourself. On the certain days you feel great, don't get overamped. Don't go start doing some hero and Shira stuff, because the next day you're going to feel it. It's okay. Now, if you're calibrated, then go ahead, go do some hero stuff, because then you're going to know, like, all right, that felt good, but I know I'm going to be sore the next 2 days. You see? But the trick to this all is to pace yourself, because on them days when you're struggling, that's the time when you go in that little storage and you push yourself. And you're not pushing yourself to exert, you're pushing yourself just to get out there and push yourself to get through that trials and tribulations that you're facing, and push through the soreness. Now, in the beginning stages, again, it's a balance, because if I'm talking to someone who's doing a challenge, you can't miss a day off. You have to pace yourself, and you got to stay motivated and inspired and keep positive in your mind. If not, then you're not going to want to do this. But if you're just norm and you're not doing a challenge, then really pace over pace yourself. No, I'm just kidding. Pace yourself. You see, ladies and gentlemen, my brothers and sisters, when I first started this, I found out about myself again. Because when I used to do these, they were nothing to me. But when you start putting a purpose behind them, it becomes a challenge. It becomes something that I have to work for. And sometimes that's exactly what it is. You got to work a little harder than some other people, or whatever. Or some days that, like, I won't never forget day 4. Here it is, day 23, right? And I still remember day 4, how disturbed I was for doing the challenge. I was like, oh crap, I don't want to do this. What did I do? I was fighting it. I fought it, and here I am, 20 somewhat days later, moving forward. So I hope some of you guys got to see that, because, man, I'm not editing nothing in here. Am I still recording? All right, because I don't want to do no part 1, part 2 stuff. Soon as I'm like, part 3. The freaking saga sequels and stuff. Just on a journey of hashtag walking with part 1, part 2, part 3, part 5, part 27. Yeah. So, man, it's thick out here today. So definitely gonna be locking it down. But I'm on my way home right now. And this is the part where I get super inspired, because I'm proud of myself. Okay? I'm proud of myself for what I've done. I'm proud of myself because today I didn't want to be out here, but I got out here. I found motivation, I found inspiration to move. And once you move, put a little music on, you get jamming, and that's it. And you get past it. Here's a part that I learned something. It's called letting go. Oh my God, that's gonna be tomorrow's video, because this is something I had to learn. All right, here's my good friend. Oh man. All right, have a good one. Yeah. All right. See that energy, man? That right there is also motivating and inspiring. And I'm amped up now. Amped up. I'm also losing the weight. Wow. Like, this thing used to be airtight on me. Losing the weight, chipping away. And I feel great. You know what I'm saying? Losing weight, chipping away. Man, I feel great. I ain't no rapper, I'll tell you that much. I spit bars here and there, but I'm not. No. I know my position. I know my lane. I am a producer, composer, and a sample maker. Yeah, I love that. Man, this journey's been dope with the music because I've been exploring new heights and new horizons with this music, man, and I'm loving it. And oh yeah, so today I'm actually amped up to get back into the lab today. Shout out to you, Chris. Yeah. Chris, yo, bro, thank you so much for the advice and the tips on helping me set up my monitors, because last night I did it and I still got to do one more phase, but just the things that I did last night made a significant improvement and a difference in what I was hearing. My man, Chris, I started hearing distorted notes, like literally, like sounds that just are already coming in distorted. I'm not gonna name one of the plugins that or the sound or anything like that, because I ain't trying to bash anything. But sometimes when you at any plugin or whatever, when you're playing it, and sometimes the velocities of it, if you put them all the way up, it's too much. Some of the presets or some of the things just come in extra hot, and this was happening a lot. I had no idea, because one, what you don't know, you just don't know. What you can't hear, you just can't hear. I was never hearing it. I went back and I adjusted my room. I heard a piano that was distorted, and I was like, what the heck is that? I was like, oh my God, I was so amped up, because I was like, I'm hearing it now. I'm hearing what I need to hear. I mean, I'm still gonna get me the Gen LX, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get new monitoring system, a lot better than what I have. But for what I have right now is suitable and also enough to get me by until I start upgrading more stuff. However, man, like what I did, I heard like instruments that were distorting. Like, this is so huge. Like, oh my God, like, yeah, this is what defines you from getting a placement or someone using your track or selling your track or whatever, because you could have a dope track and you're not hearing certain artifacts or certain distortion or the harmonics that are causing it, and you think you got a great track going on, and then you're wondering why it's not selling, or you haven't got placements, or you're getting rejections. And it's because you might not be hearing certain information that you need to be hearing. So shout outs to you, Chris, man. I really appreciate this, man. I can't even express how much that meant to me. And I got to sit in and calibrate. Today we're doing the SPL metering system, and then I'm gonna be actually controlling it through a dim switch. And with the dim switch, what I can do is program the dim switch to be at the 85 dBs, and then I can actually hit it and program the other part of the dim switch to be maybe at 79 dBs or whatever. Because my room is a lot smaller, because I know at the smaller level, you gotta go a little bit lower. I mean, 85 dBs is pretty loud for a smaller room. But I'm still tweaking and still testing and stuff like that. But man, being able to hear stuff that's distorting that I didn't hear is crazy. Like, there was a piano that I sketched out, and one of the notes inside the thing was, one, off key, and two, it was distorting. Every single time it hit it, it distorted. And I was like, what the heck is going on? So I figured out all the notes, and then I went in and actually muted one of the notes, and it was gone. I was like, wow. Or I brought down some of the velocity, and it was gone. I was like, wow, wow, wow. So it's like all this time, and depending on what I've been using, I could have been distorting the whole time. And then I'm sitting here putting on my plugins and mixing it down and stuff like that. And this whole time I did not hear the distorted element or the instrument that was causing that problem at all. You know, I'd mix down, I have some harmonic feedback or distortion, but I like, man, I don't have hardware, so this shouldn't be happening. And it came to come find out it was one of these instruments that I was using that was just coming in a little bit too hot, and I needed the velocity like beyond like 80 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Versus having the velocity at 127 or whatever. Now, this is also something that probably happens most of the times when you're doing drums or whatever. I have not got to test it that far. I have no problems with it there, but when you start muting stuff and you start hearing where the distortion's coming from, that's when you're like, oh man, I gotta go handle. But when you can't hear that, like, yo, I realized how much I was missing information. So that was huge. I'm excited to get back in there and listen to some things and make some more adjustments and continue, growing with this music. So I gotta get off this thing, man. All right, see you. You guys have a great day. Happy 4th to everybody. Stay blessed. Today is no push-up day for me. Um, this is how it is. Some days are gonna be a little bit lighter, but I did a lot of push-ups yesterday. And I started adding pull-ups to the whole mix of things. So yeah, light day, get out, walk, do my thing, and then I'm gonna come here, finish up, I works, and I'm clocking in. So you guys stay blessed, be safe, stay positive, and keep up the fabulous work. Peace.